Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Spiritual Readings with Rev Jeanne. That's me. I'd like to welcome aboard anyone that would like to come in, hopefully receive some messages. Please understand that I don't choose who I read for. Spirit chooses for me. So just come on in and enjoy the show. Hello, Hearts Love Joe. Again, I don't choose who I read for. Spirit chooses for me. So the best way to possibly receive a message is to keep your name in the feed, in the comment section. Whether you put up an emoji, a name, just hi, it doesn't matter. Just bring it on. Okay? All right. A couple of quick messages. Sharing the video as much as possible, please. Gets your name put into the drawing for a free reading at the end of the month. It's a free 15-minute reading with me. So please share as much as possible. Also, Friday night and Saturday night this week, we have Open Spirit Communication Circle. You can attend one or the other or attend both, whichever you would like. It's $10 per person, and that guarantees everyone in attendance a message tonight or a message on Friday night, okay? So let's get us started here. Hearts Love Joe. Joe. I'm just going to refer to you as Joe. I hope that's okay. If it's not, let me know your first name or your name, and I'll be more than happy to use that too, okay? Okay. All right. First of all, Michelle Rittervold, yes, we do circles during the day as well. It doesn't matter the time, whether it's nighttime or day. Okay. All right, Joe or Joanna. All right. There's a woman here for you. I feel like a grandmother with her, very older, much older style clothing. What? Okay. She's saying something about needing to take blinders off. Like you've been living too much in a dream, and you need to start paying attention to other people and your surroundings. She says the one that you care about cares, but not as much as you would want him to. You need to be a little bit more assertive, be aware of your surroundings, and it will help. There is someone coming into your life. It's just they're not there yet. So enjoy the relationship that you're involved with now for what it's worth. But there will be someone else come along by the time winter flies, snow flies. So I hope that helps. This woman does send love, and she's telling you that you always were stubborn, but she loved you anyway. Okay, I'm going to leave that. So God bless, hon. All right. All right, Goldie Ducks, Karen Ann. Okay, Karen, I'm not a medical person. We all know this. But there is a woman here, and she's saying it's going to go better this time. You're going to have a better result. She says, don't be afraid. She said, everything has to come in its own time. But she wants you to know that there's going to be some relief as of tomorrow. You're going to be okay. The prayers are there, but also the love, and she's standing by just to make sure that everything goes the way it's supposed to go. You're going to be fine, hon. It says, I don't know, it feels like a mother vibration, the woman that is here. If it's not your biological mother, it's someone that you looked at like a second mom. She always helped take care of you. You used to worry a lot. You were she's telling me that you were a little worrier when you were a little girl. And she was always trying to help you to understand the world better around you. Just a whole lot of love coming from her. Okay? I'll leave that. God bless, hon. All right. Linda M. Hi, Linda. How are you? Linda, are you having problems with your feet, dear? I don't know if it's feet or ankles, but there's a woman that, what? Yes. Oh, dear, really? Oh, my Lord. I messed up. Put it over to YouTube. Put it over to YouTube, and I'll do Facebook tomorrow night, and I'll just straighten it out. Oh, Lord. I messed up, folks. Tonight I'm supposed to be on Facebook.
Yes,
It's Tuesday.
I can't find you anywhere. I was going crazy over here. And I'm thinking, where the heck are you? And I look over and I'm like, oh, shoot.
That's what happens when we change the schedule around. When I change the 2 for 10 is now Monday, and I just last night to me in my head was
no, you were just
Tuesday
telling this
night.
lady a message and I messed it all up.
I will. Don't worry.
Sorry.
I'll get back to you, Linda. I have to tell folks I feel like such a fool here.
Me too. Because I didn't know where you were, and I'm like, I can't find you anywhere.
I will put up an apology on Facebook and straighten it out.
I'm sorry, Linda. I'm so sorry.
They find me anyways. Facebook or YouTube.
They did find you. They found you over there. Because they know what you do.
Oh, my God.
I'm sorry. I didn't even notice. I'm looking all over and all my things over here going, wait, how come I can't find you?
I don't believe I did that. A couple weeks ago, it was the reverse. Michelle was in YouTube when I was in Facebook, and we had a confrontation then, but it didn't go quite this far. So I do apologize.
It's only 7 minutes. We're only 7 minutes in.
Well, that's all right. I'm not going to leave these guys when they're already here.
Okay.
All right. Linda M. Let me get back to you, dear.
Oh.
Okay. Maybe that's why it's so quiet here tonight with Spirit. That's
they're
obviously...
over in Facebook.
I was wondering why it seemed quiet here tonight with Spirit, and it's unusual. Now I know why. Okay. All right.
Linda M.
Linda, are you having problems, dear, with your feet or your ankles? If you could answer me, I'd appreciate it. Okay, because... Well, I'm happy for that. Thank you. She said we're putting them all in a great mood. All right. Okay, there's a woman that comes in. Very old style clothing. Has to be a grandmother or great grandmother. She's saying she had the same problem. Something about she had the same problem with her feet and ankles when she was your age. And I don't know how old you are, dear. It really doesn't make a difference. All she's telling me is that you need to find a way to stay off them a little bit more. You're doing too much. You're running too fast. You're taking care of everybody else but yourself. And that's what she's concerned about. She's saying that's not fair to you. And although everyone around you may like it, it's not fair. You need to have time for yourself. Okay? Something about the tree. Something about a big tree here. Was this, you walk all day, oh dear, that's a problem. She's showing me something. Well then, Linda, you need to listen. I'm sorry, she says, you've told me, Spirit has said this to me a number of times. They're only telling you because they're concerned, they're worried, okay? What is with the tree? I'm seeing a big, big tree with like a tree swing in it. Would that mean anything to you? Would it bring about um, a memory, a very fond memory? Because this is the time when she was with you. All right. Anyway, just know that she's here with love. And if you don't know who I'm talking about, you will know in the next hour or two. Okay? It's that strong. Well, what she was showing me is something from when you were a child, a big tree. And I want to say that, you know, you need to find one. You can. She loves you. And she's saying just behave. And she says stay off your feet as much as you can. Okay? She is, although I understand the work ethic, you have to work. We all have to work. But she is worried. That does concern her a lot. She doesn't want to see you disabled in any way. Okay? I'll leave that. God bless. You're very welcome, Sally. Her mother-in-law is doing better and out of the hospital.
Oh, very nice.
Okay, there's always prayers for healing for everyone. We're never too busy for that, ever. All right. Tammy Lynn. All right, Tammy. I keep hearing lights, camera, action. Do you deal with the public in any way? I know that might sound a little strange, but literally I could hear the loud, lights, camera, action. Let's get this show on the road. Let's get moving. You work at Walmart. Okay. The only way I can explain this is that there is a situation, Tammy, that I want you to walk like you're walking on glass or eggshells. It has to do with someone who is very much in front of a camera all the time. This may not make sense, so just bear with me, okay? I do believe it has something to do with work, and I want to tell you, please just be very, very cautious because things are not always as they are supposed to be in your life. It's almost like the best way I can explain it is being taken advantage of. And that's what I feel is going on with you. Someone else is taking advantage. So just please be cautious at work, okay? I don't want to see you getting blamed for something you didn't do. And it's like, I just want to say, walk on eggshells, make sure everything is covered, make sure all your bases are covered so that nothing can come back at you on a negative, okay? It's a caution for the next week or so, basically. Okay, I'll leave that. God bless. Hi, Gail. I'm surprised you made it over. I'm supposed to be on Facebook tonight, not YouTube.
I shared it.
Oh, Lord. It's just one of those. It's been a couple days, folks. It really, really has. But I'm here, and Spirit's here. Thank you. Okay. I keep hearing a little girl singing. Very, very melodic, right on key. Just I knew what she was here for. It's very pleasant to listen to, but I'm trying to find out why she's here. Clinton Shanks. Okay, Clinton. I want to say this is possibly a mother figure coming in. And she's saying, Clinton, listen to that voice. It's so beautiful. It's so sweet. Do you have much to do, Clinton, with music? Or is it very important to you in your life, your daily life? This is not the type of music that you hear on the radio today. This is more the old-fashioned, possibly Celtic music. But it is so sweet and it's important. It's like this woman really wants you to listen to this music. There's something important for her to get across to you through this music. I know it may not make sense right now, Clinton, but please remember that we talked about it, okay? Okay. She's saying all things come in good time for you. You just need to be patient. Listen to the music. Get lost in the beauty of the music, and it will help pass the time faster. And it will help to soothe some of your anger and your loss. Okay, does that make sense? I hope. Just wants you to know that she's here and she's trying to lift your spirits. She's trying to help you live the best that you can. She's saying you have so much going for you and you have so much change coming. She wants you rested and she wants you in a receiving mode or a receiving state of mind is the best way I can put it. Okay? Clinton, I'm going to leave that for now. I hope it makes sense to you. God bless. All right. Bear with me here for a second, folks. Someone, NY Brown in 41. Can I have your first name, please? I have a hand reaching out to you, but I would like to at least have your first name when I speak to you, please. This one here. If I can have just your first name, it would help.
Hit that blue dot.
Lori. Hi, Lori. Lori, the reason why I came to you was because as the screen was scrolling, I seen a feminine hand with manicured nails point and saying, that's her, that's my girl. I feel like a mother or a mother-in-law or someone with her. You were very, very close to this woman. And because she keeps saying, that's my girl, that's her right there. She wants to be known. She wants to be remembered. She's saying she knows that you love the picture of her and you together. But you need to put it out more where people can see it. Does that make sense, dear? She's also showing me you pacing a lot. Like you've got a lot on your plate, a lot going on in your life right now, and you pace a great deal.
Yes.
Pardon?
She said yes.
Okay. Lori, she's saying it's not over. There's still a few rough edges to get by or to get through.
She does pace.
All right. She's saying, but you have what it takes. I know you're tired of being told that, but you have what it takes to get through. You're a very strong woman, whether you realize it or not. And a lot of people depend on you and what you have to offer. I'm going to leave that for now. I really feel an intensity with this message. I don't know if the woman that's bringing it here is intense or it's your energy, but just a whole lot of positive vibration is the best way I can put it. Love, yes, but more positive energy to help hold you up, to help get you going with life. It's the best way I can explain it. I'm going to leave that with you. Okay, thank you and God bless. Wow, okay. Robin Wilcox. Okay, Robin, I really don't want to do this. I really don't want to say it, but I have to. Something only a mom could say to her kid. It's like, all right, brat, I'm here. What do you want? That simple. I'm sorry. I know it's not pleasant, but she's laughing. You had a very unique relationship with your mother. You could talk to her about anything and everything, and it was just.
She called me brat.
Yeah, because she said no one else could call you a brat and get away with it, but she called you brat all the time because you were her girl. There was no doubt about it. And I want to laugh. I want to say, hey, come on in. Let's sit down and have a talk. But she's like, pushes me aside, and then she wants to talk directly with you. You're very mediumistic, Robin. You have the ability to listen to her and to speak with her. You need to open up a little bit more to her. She's saying, come on, you know how to do it. She said, you talked about this a lot before she passed. Anyway, I'm going to leave that, Robin. Just a lot of love from her, a lot of humor, because she told it like it was, but she had a lot of people around her that cared. I'm going to leave that, hon. God bless. Oh. Is it Terry Lavender? Terry, I'm not sure why I called your name. Other than I heard it. I'm not seeing spirit with this one. I'm hearing it. All I'm hearing is tell Terry I miss her. Something about cards and the way you used to spend time together. She's saying it was always the highlight of her week or her day when she's seen you. Would you know who I'm talking about? She's saying she knows it's been rough the last couple of years, but she is so proud of the way you have stood your ground and you're still going forward with your life. She's saying most other women would have succumbed by now and given in, but you haven't, and that makes her so proud. Okay?
Sometimes she played cards with her grandmother.
All right. She's saying something about finding another card partner, because that was, as much as she loved it, it was also therapeutic for you as well, because you could block out all that was going on in your life. But the biggest thing that she wants to get across here to you, Terry, is how proud she is of you. She says you haven't backed down, you haven't succumbed to anything. You've stood your ground, and you're going to be okay because of that. All right. Whoever this friend is, talk to her the way you talk to your grandmother. It'll help. Okay? God bless. I hope that helps. Folks, just a quick reminder, we have Open Spirit Communication Circle, excuse me, every Friday night, and this week it will be on Saturday night as well at 7:30 in the evening, 48 Main Street. So it's $10 a person. Come on down. You won't regret it. If you've never been there, nothing happens without a full, explanation of everything that's going to happen. I'm positive you'll enjoy it. So come on down and join us. Also, please continue to share this video as much as possible. By sharing the video, it puts your name in a drawing for a free 15-minute reading that is pulled at the end of the month. Okay? I'll leave that. Maxie Milano. Hi, Maxie. Okay, I'm not sure what this means, but I there's a couple people here, Maxie, and they're saying they're laughing. I'm hearing a lot of laughter. You go, woman. They're saying they're surprised that you've held out this long, but then they knew you could do it because of your strength. She says, when you do give in, make sure it's on your terms. I don't know what the message means, but I know it comes through tremendously strong. Just, you're capable here, Maxie, of a whole lot more than what you give yourself credit for. And these people are here to attest to that. Okay, so I'm going to leave that with you for now. But just know that you have spirit on your side. They're here every step of the way, and they're not leaving anytime soon. Okay? I'll leave that. God bless. All right. And for those that are interested, I guess I will go on. I won't be on YouTube tomorrow night. Tomorrow night I'll be on Facebook. Just switching it up a little bit, I guess, this week. Still can't believe I did that.
I can't. I was searching all over for you on Facebook, thinking you were on.
Oh.
And I look over and I said, "You on YouTube?"
And I should have known something was wrong because the computer comes up so easy with YouTube. But for some reason, when I go to Facebook, we have problems week after week after week. But I thought when I pulled this up, I said, oh, hey, this is good. We're going to have a good night. I guess we are. Okay.
It's going good, too.
Eva 81. Eva, I have a man here, and I know it's Antonio, because all I'm hearing is stop that. He doesn't want to be remembered because of the anniversary of his death. He's saying he wants it remembered as the beginning of his life, the beginning of his new life. He's very much into that. He wants you to know he's well, he's happy. He's saying, I'm better now than I ever was before. Simply because I have energy, I have things to do, places to go, but just it's better than it ever was. And he loves you. He's glad you remember him. He's happy about that. But he's saying, please don't say the anniversary of his death, because it wasn't. To him, it was the anniversary of a new beginning, a new life. That's his interpretation of it, not mine. So I'm going to leave it at that. Eva, he's very strong personality, the San Antonio. Very strong. And he's saying, come on, I know you got it in you. He says, be my troubadour, whatever. And let people know I'm okay. I'm going to leave that for now. God bless. Autumn Dane.
Hey, Alicia.
Okay, Autumn Dane. I know you're saying you've been having a rough time lately. A lot of us are. I don't know what it is. Hold on here, folks. 1 second. No, let me see if I can get that out of there. Wow. There. Okay. There we are. That was very inappropriate. Okay. I'm sorry. Autumn Dane. I keep seeing little tiny feet, like babies' feet, around you. The baby feet something to the effect that you need to take baby steps. If things are so rough, well, okay, but it's like the message is coming from the baby. You know, if it's that rough, then walk away. You can make things better by being aware of it and take baby steps to get away from it. You don't have to run, you don't have to have a fit, you don't have to be angry, none of that stuff. You just need to take your control back in your life. And I know that sounds real easy for me to say, but for some people it's very, very difficult to do. But I'm here to tell you, Autumn, you have the power to do that. And this little girl is depending on it. Okay, your stress is obviously affecting her in some way. And she doesn't want that. She wants you happy. She wants you healthy. Because there's something very special about this little girl. I don't know what it is, but it's not very often I hear a communication like that from spirit. So for whatever reason, it's here. Okay? All right. Janelle Bennett. Oh, hi, Janelle. Janelle, have you been to or are you considered going to some type of a fair where there's roller coasters? I'm seeing everything, like what would be at a fair, roller coasters and Ferris wheels and all kinds of rides. Are you planning on going in the next week or two? If you are, please be very cautious. Be careful. I don't see anything terrible happening to you. I just want to say, just be careful that you don't overdo it.
No, but if
okay. Well, to me, if it's a family weekend, that makes sense to me because to me that's like affairs where everybody comes together and has fun and plays games and just converses. And I just want to say, have your guard up, okay, and that you're careful with how you express yourself. There's going to be some people there that aren't going to understand what's going on.
All right, about it.
People aren't going to understand what's going on or why you feel the way you do. You don't have to explain yourself to anyone. As long as you keep it to yourself, you know, do away with the people that make you uncomfortable, but stand in your truth and love the people that are there to love you back. It's okay to be selective, even when it's with family. And I know that sounds really rough coming from a minister, but it's the truth. Sometimes our most toxic relationships are within family. As much as I hate saying that, it's truthful. So just be careful. You're going to be okay, and hold your head high. You have nothing to be ashamed about. Okay? I'm going to leave that. God bless. Oh, we've only got 10 minutes left. All right. SMC 129. Can I have just your first name, please? I just like to have a person's first name. Feels more personal that way.
And it helps to connect. Suzanne.
Suzanne. Okay. Hi, Suzanne. The reason why I asked for your name, not only does it help me to connect to you better, but also it helps Spirit to understand what we're doing. Because I have several here right at my right side, and I'm hearing a lot of giggling. They're really happy that you're here, but for some reason, it's almost you're afraid of who's coming through. Does that make sense to you? I know that doesn't seem right. But Suzanne, it's almost like you're afraid. You want to hear from someone, but you're afraid you're going to hear from ones that you don't want. Okay. Please understand that's not how this works. Just by your desire to not have certain ones come through, it blocks them. I have nothing to do with that. Okay? But there is a little girl here for you. And she's so excited that you're here. I'm hearing giggling. And she wants you to know that she loves you. I don't know if you have a child in spirit, Suzanne, but our children continue to grow in spirit, whether we lose them at birth or through a miscarriage before birth or abortion or whatever it is. Our children continue to grow in spirit. And this child is whole and healthy and wants you to know that. Okay? I'm going to leave that with you for now. Hope it makes sense. If not, it will in a little bit. God bless. All right. Okay. Leisha Hupchick. Okay, what is this thing I'm seeing you on? It bounces. It's what is it?
Trampoline?
No, it's not a trampoline. It's a stick. You put your 2 legs on it, or your 2 feet.
Pogo stick.
A pogo stick. Yes. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. Leisha, I'm seeing you on a pogo stick.
That's not wise.
At our age, dear, that's not wise at all. Okay. But at the same time, I can't help but laugh. It's like it's just so funny. You're having a great time. You're playing like you were a little kid. And I want to say it's okay to do that and to be that happy, but you can't take chances like that. We have old bones. Okay. Please be careful. It's some sort of a party. It's like you're just getting into it with the kids. You've had enough with all the adults, and I just see you gathered with children, and you're playing with them. I really feel that this is something physical that is coming for you. So just be aware of it, Leisha, and be very, very careful. Stay off the pogo sticks and the other toys. It's okay to play and run and have fun with them, but don't get into the other stuff.
No pogo sticks.
All right. I know that sounds really, really weird, and I'm sorry, but it's the way it comes in. Because these kids are like, oh, come on, you can do it. But truth is, you can't, whether you want to admit it or not. So just stay off them. Okay. God
She's
bless.
gonna kick our butts.
Yeah, I'm waiting. One of these times, I'm going to get in a lot of trouble.
No.
All right. Michelle Sweet. This isn't Charlie here. It's someone else. It's a man, but there's tears in his eyes. Okay, I'm not sure why. Have you just recently lost someone, Michelle? Have you just recently lost someone in your life? If you could answer me, I'd appreciate it. No, okay. And I'm not absolutely sure what this is then. Oh, yes, your aunt. Okay, thank you. The man that's here, it's like there's tears. It's like he's looking for her. He will find her. And he's saying, don't worry about it. It's going to be okay. Charlie will help me when he stops messing around. It's like he's still playing up there. He's still having a good time. But the reason for the tears is because of family. People that are missing her and loving her.
It's her father, maybe.
Okay. But just so that you know, they are looking. They will find her. And when they do, I want to say she won't be lost anymore. She'll be coming home. And he wants you to know that. That's really strange. I've never had one come through like that before. She was met by others, but just not him. And
that's what I was going to say. Usually they're met by family members. So.
Well, he's saying he was, I don't know what he was busy doing, but he was doing something else. He knows that she's with family, but it's going to take a bit for him to find her. Okay? I hope that helps and doesn't upset everybody terribly.
You know she's there. She is there.
Because he keeps saying Charlie's going to help me.
Oh. An aunt and two uncles pass close together.
Okay.
So there's a lot of people chance, you know.
Well, it would stand to reason that, you know, if depending, a person's transition time depends entirely on their spiritual beliefs when they do pass. You know, maybe they weren't on the same page. Maybe they believe differently, and that's what the trouble is. But just, he wants to assure you that he will find her. Okay? God bless. All right, folks, we are just about out of time here. Excuse me. Please continue to share the video as much as possible. It's important to Michelle and I. Even when I do come on the wrong day, it's still important to Michelle and I that these videos get put out the way they're supposed to. The more people that we can reach, the more people I can help, and that's what I'm all about here, okay? In the meantime, tomorrow night, instead of on YouTube, I will be on Facebook. So this ought to be good, trying to explain it on Facebook tomorrow. I look like a real fool, but it is what it is.
I'll be here. We can all come back tomorrow.
So God bless, and thank you for joining us this evening. Jeanne Bezio, I miss you terribly. We miss you in Circle. Get back here. I know you're coming back soon, but it's not soon enough. Just had to throw that out there. Good night, folks. Thank you, and God bless.
Good night, everyone.